Hello and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Hardspace Shipbreaker. I will be your shipbreaker today, Kimosabi, and what do you say we get started? Just for putting it out there, as I'll probably always do every episode, or part, or whatever I'm going to call these. Epilepsy warning, standard video games, but I do feel this game might possibly trigger people a little bit easier if you have it, so warning that. And brain not working. Motion sickness. If you get motion sick easily, this game also just might not be for you, because you are in space, going all topsy-turvy everywhere, and I just believe it might possibly trigger you if you get motion sick easily. So without further delay, let's get back into the game. So we just finished up the first breaking of the ship last episode. We got a sticker. Nope, not that one. Stickers are kind of fun. They just allow you to just be like, I want to put it right there. And now when I'm using the laser, the sticker will be there. Just some customization, if you will. Oop, nope. I always go to Q and E. It's Q and R. So what shall we go today? We got a station hopper, light cargo. I think we did a light cargo last time, so let's do a station hopper. Do that one. So how's everyone doing today? Hope everyone's having a good day. Man, it feels so weird coming into this and it's all dark because the stuff's not activated.
Distinct honor and privilege to introduce you to the rest of the crew in our sector today.
Rest of the crew? What?
Sound off, everyone.
Hey, Rook.
That's new.
Name's Lou. I was the worm until you showed up, so thank you. Now I get to do the hazing.
Come on, Lou. What are you talking about? We don't do that. Welcome aboard and don't listen to her. I'm Dee Dee.
I'm Kaito.
Kai? I think your mic's still messed up.
How about now?
Better.
Hey. I'm Kaito. Kai.
Mic's still busted, huh?
Yeah, still waiting on the wreck to get a boot.
Heaven forbid they give us functional gear.
All right, Lou. I'm sure they're working on it as fast as they can. Anyway, Cutter, I've just added you to the official sector comms channel. It gets lonely out here, so don't hesitate to check in with each other from time to time. All right. That's enough chin-wagging. Let's get back to it. Talk to you soon, Cutter. Weaver out.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Later, Rook.
Yeah, that's new. Before it was just you and the foreman guy. And that was it. Another thing that's kind of interesting to me is how these starter ships, they're not airlocked. Like, I'm so used to some of these things. And it's something I think they said that they were trying to do, is trying to stop ships from being so similar. I mean, there's only so much you can do with that, so I'm assuming that's something I'll probably find later on. But that might be part of it, is like these earlier ranks, it could just be trying to ease you in more. Because the very first ships on rank 1, I think they don't have any fire hazard, period. And then you get that in rank 2, so it could be a kind of a better tutorial thing. Go that way. Get on out here. Said, get on out here. Get on out here.
Object accepted.
And then go that way.
Credits deposited.
Go that way. Go that way. You got this trash. Literal trash. Unsure if I said it last episode, but as I was kind of going through the ships, I mentioned all of them were station hoppers except one of them. That's another way you can kind of sort of easily tell at quick glance what's going to be in the ship. Like the station hoppers pretty much all have, they're station hoppers, so they're meant for passengers, so they all have passenger seats. The light cargos typically more have, cargo. I'm unsure if it's something that's really needed anymore. It was something with the previous iteration of the game of how you leveled up. You pretty much needed a specific amount of like,
Valuable object.
all of them required a specific amount of money, but they also required stuff like a specific amount of furniture, a specific amount of electronics, specific stuff like that. So that's also different. So unsure if that's really a thing anymore. Could be later on.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
And I'm guessing once we get into like rank 4, maybe that's when pressurization will be a thing. Just feels so weird not dealing with these things I'm so used to every single ship having. This chip bag out of here. Do. His music is so good.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
Open this up while we're here. I also feel they might have done some minor changing to the pushing and stuff like that. Because these things, these side panels, I don't really remember being able to push them as easily as I can now, so might have been some minor changes done to this old gravity thingy.
Credits transferred.
Man, I can't wait until my beam and reach and stuff like that is farther.
Warning. Your oxygen reserves are dropping below statistically profitable levels.
Lies, slander. This LYNX just wanted me to spend money. And if you kind of noticed, my fuel gauge, I think my O2 was replenished, but my fuel gauge was not. So you have to refuel every whenever you feel like it. Like it's not something you get after every time you go back into the hab. Your O2 though, that seems to refill.
Welcome to Vintage Run.
That I'm good on fuel. Probably do that next time I come in here. I tried to reach out with my hand, I pushed the wrong button. I want that. Thank you. Get in there. I feel like maybe I shouldn't be bothering with the lights. They're not really worth a whole bunch. Let's get rid of all of this. Push this out. Let me out. Let me out. Oh my god. Didn't think it'd take that long. Get in there. God, I cannot wait until I have tethers. Tethers make this so much easier. You're gonna see as soon as I get them. Unless they've modified tethers, which they might have possibly. That way. Whoa now. Oh, that one's not that one's the last one. Yeah. And that's what happens if you try and push something that is over your ability to push. It pushes you. And back when I was playing this before the most recent update, there was a good many deaths I had where I would just accidentally push myself backwards into the furnace or something. Just a massive oops.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
Valuable objects processed. Credits awarded.
One thing I'm not necessarily doing is going for just the most expensive parts.
Salvage gained. Reward
Just kind of
increasing.
probably something other people do, is you just learn what parts are worth the most and you go for those first, and then you go for everything else. But I just kind of go for the ship.
Secured.
The lights, I do kind of somewhat, like you saw, I wasn't going for the lights on the, on each of those individual panels. I just threw into the processor. So that's technically money lost, but it's also money that's not a lot of money. So it's always going to be a, do you feel it's worth it to spend the time doing that, seeing as you only have the 15 minutes to
Credits deposited.
salvage a ship? Like this glass, I could probably just ignore it, but I think a airplane just flew over. Got my window open and it felt like I was thinking the power fluctuated, but like the computer didn't feel it or anything like that, so.
Warning. Fuel levels are low.
Oh, I know they are.
Fuel
Deposit
supplies are available for purchase at the master jack.
You don't spend fuel that much though, so I can get it. I can get it next. I can probably get it next. Next shipbreaking, next shift. And that beeping there is I am going over the cutter temp. You can see it in the. You see the fuel flashing low and then cutter temp.
Cutter, you got 5 minutes left in this shift. Knock out that work order before they turn the lights out on you.
Not entirely sure what happens if you go over the temp. I've always kind of avoided it, but I'm assuming it's probably not a good time. Might set you on fire, because that is possible. Don't want to cut the. Don't want to cut that there.
Valuable object processed. Credits deposited.
Go that way, go that way, go that way, go that way, please. Go that way. You should be good. Nope, you're not. Because I'm missing something. Oh, probably the one down here. Yep. Right there.
Processing valuable object. Credits awarded.
Out of here. Out of here. You are down there. Go. Go. Make me money.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
Warning. Oxygen reserves are low.
Yep.
Ship salvaged in full. Credits applied.
Still say, I don't know what there is, but there's just, in my opinion, there's something just therapeutic about this game. Just being out here, just breaking down a ship. I think that's everything.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred. Object accepted for processing. Credits deposited.
Let's just try and get that going that way.
Warning. Oxygen reserves are critical.
Get back in. Get better at that eventually. Some gen and some fuel. Oops.
Oxygen levels stabilizing.
As much as I played this game, I still hit escape trying to get out of that.
Valuable
It's
object
tab.
processed. Credits deposited.
And losing the money on the aluminum and stuff. But that's okay in my opinion. One of the things you also have to decide playing this game is, do you want to take the time to break everything down so everything is put into the correct spot and everything like that, or do you want to just do kind of like what I just did with that and just throw the entire thing in there and just lose out on the money? Push that out a little bit so I can get behind it and just shove it that way. Like I said, once I unlock tethers, a lot of this is going to be so much easier. I don't have to do this anymore. I can just tether it, and the tether just pulls it. Get in there. Get in there. Get in there, gravity. Push it in there. Like, if I had tethers right now, I would just tether this entire thing into a furnace and drag it in there. 'Cause that's all that's left now. Well, I still got minute 20. So, to do this as much as I can. Do. Looks like this side is done.
All right, Cutter. Wrap it up. You got about a minute left.
Never. I'm probably cutting the door, but that's okay in my opinion. No, I don't want to cut the other side. I just want to cut this side. And it's off. It's free. Go. Go, my pretty. Go that way. Into the furnace. Go. Go. Oops. Nope, 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 nope. That way. That way. Just keep on going. Keep on keeping on. Maybe a little bit extra money. I don't think I can push this in there yet. Builds too. Oh no, it isn't heavy. Alrighty then.
Material deposited.
Definitely don't have the time to get it in there, but hey. I think it was slightly pushing me, so we were sort of on the cusp of weight there. 1.5 million from that. Ooh, rank 4.
Certification level achieved. License upgraded.
Ship class 3 certification. I'm really kind of curious if something happens if you get it in the red here. Like, it's salvage goal MP. Like, maybe that's what it is. If you get it in the red, you get a salvage. You get extra MP for the salvage goal. And MP seems like it's the thing now for leveling. Career progression, clearance hazard level 3. Congratulations! You are now qualified to handle electrical hazards during salvage. Due to regulatory rollbacks introduced in 2299, LYNX Salvage does not do a preliminary exam of ships to disconnect potential electrical hazards. We believe our shipbreakers are well suited to handle such dangers, and the long-term time savings are highly beneficial. Electrical components may arc when removed, impacted, or damaged, causing other objects to be electrified, including the shipbreaker themselves. This can cause damage to the LYNX spare and LYNX equipment. Caution is advised. So now we have access to electrical stuff. That's another thing that I haven't seen is the electrical stuff. The electrical stuff, fire stuff we've had on the rank 2 stuff. The thrusters and the radioactive core of the ship that powers everything. Haven't seen those yet either. Career progression notice new ship access. What is that ship? That is a new ship. New ship Mackerel Exolab. Hey Cutter, great working reaching the next certification rank, and I'm clearing you for a new Mackerel ship class. The Exolab will now show up in the ship catalog, and let me tell you, these are as amazing as they are dangerous. Tons of electronics in there, so make sure you begin cautious. Getting zapped ain't fun. Exolabs come with a bunch of cool exterior bits too. Robotic arms or radar dishes used to be for science, I guess. Pretty cool stuff. LYNX gets a mite ticked if we damage those, so make sure you take extra good care of them. Wouldn't want to worry about your next performance review because you messed a bunch of those up. Anyways, I'm sure it'll be a piece of cake for you. See you in the bay. Weaver. Yeah, that's a brand new ship. I have not seen that ship at all, period. Equipment. So the first thing I want is tethers. I think it's actually the only thing you can get. Yeah, that's the only thing you have access to. Give me them tethers. Oh man, gonna make things so much easier now. And if you're curious, the numbers there is the rank. So I gotta reach rank 5 in order to unlock this, and it costs me, I guess, 48 or 180, one of the two. It's probably the 180. because I only have 48 on me, so yeah. And it's just a whole bunch of different stuff. The most important one for money-wise is purchasing the equipment. You just purchase it, therefore you don't have to rent it out, which is, you know, spending more money. But whole lot of nice stuff. You know, just basically your progression system, if you will. Anyway, next shift. And the continue salvage is the if you have anything left over, like these smaller ships, it's relatively easy once you get the hang of it to just deconstruct an entire ship in one shift. It might take some getting used to, like I said. Like when I first started, I was certainly not doing that. I'd probably be able to salvage like half of the ship, and then the other half just go do another shift for or whatever like that. But then you get into bigger shifts, which take more shifts. So. Let's see, do we got the new ship at all? Ooh, right there. Exolab. Let's see, we Station Hopper, Exolab, and Station Hopper. Well, let's do the Exolab since I've never seen this, so I'm actually curious. Oh, yeah, power cells. So now they got core systems. So this one doesn't have a power cell, but this one has power cell, power cell, power cell. I'm guessing just one power cell. Well, let's go see what this ship is. It looks interesting. And like I said, we haven't been haven't had to decompress the ship yet. Looks almost like a drone.
Hey Rook, pinging you on a closed channel. If our crew ever gets to mingle face to face, we should crack some beers and share what we do when we get out of the red and start actually making profit from salvaging. Hard to figure when anyone's gonna hit that point though. Weaver's been at this 20 years, but he slipped back into depthing to foreman training. DT sends most of her money back home to New Manila. Transfer goes through LYNX, of course, and the fees are huge. Kaito, well, he's a good person, but just hasn't really taken to the work. He's been warned that he's a low earner. And me? I'm trying to get there as fast as I can. Once I hit zero, I'm gonna work maybe another year or two and just bank it all. All I want is enough to get one of those mining skips for belt running. Still so many rich rocks along the frontier line. Eventually hire some friends from back on the Eris platforms above Mars. So many good folks who just can't get work. Don't know when that'll be though. Every time I think I'm earning at a steady clip, the company finds another fine or fee to slap on. Anyway, I'll let you get back to it. Happy cutting. Blue out.
I'm so not used to that kind of just random dialogue like that. We've got processor stuff and mostly barge though. I'm just gonna send this in the barge. It's the entire thing. What is this and how do I get it off? Oh, I guess I just pull it off. Just yank it.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
Oh, wow, with the entire thing just boop. The entire thing is also barge, so get down there. This is going to be one I'm probably slow on just because, as I said, this is a brand new ship.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
I have no idea what I'm in for. Although I think it is similar to I think it's effectively just a smaller version of a ship that already was in the game. Because there was big science ships in the game. Like I said, some of the bigger ships, and one of them was a science one. And I think it's basically just a smaller version of that, with some of the stuff I'm seeing here. Man, this barge, this new barge is just, I know I mentioned it last episode, or at least I think I did, but oh man, it is just, it is the best. Seriously, if you never played on the old barge, you'll never know the pain of just having to effectively Tetris what you put in there, and just every time you want to throw something in the barge, having to just look down, specifically position everything, strategically trying to ensure like bigger stuff is placed. in positioning so you can then focus on throwing smaller stuff into it, but also so it actually goes into it. I'm unsure if this is a bug or not, but it just feels so weird how I can't, like... Like, it is off. If they're just, like, too connected. That one go down? Okay, that one goes down now. Get in there. Oh wait, I got tethers. Tether in there. Although these probably aren't the things I should be using the tethers for. You got a limited supply of them, then you gotta go back and buy more.
Processing valuable object. Credits awarded.
And then all this stuff is barge.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred. Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
Alrighty then. Oh, I just realized the light is on. I didn't... It makes sense because there's power now, but I didn't even think about that. All the lights in the previous ones weren't on because there wasn't any power.
Object accepted for processing. Credits deposited.
That thing out so it's not blinding us.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
Go up. This is a furnace thing. You guys want to make sure none of the stuff was connected to it. Get that way. Get that way. And now this makes throwing this easier.
Salvage secured. Account credit
Oh lord,
applied.
what just happened?
Oxygen reserves are critical.
Yeah, I know.
Please contact your
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
Don't worry, I got this. I got this. We won't die.
Oxygen levels stabilizing.
So yeah, one kind of nice thing when it comes to breaking apart a ship is if you have stuff like this, you can just do kind of like what I just did, where you remove the bottom, remove the top, and then you can just easily pick stuff up and just throw it straight down, not having to go weird. And yes, there is still a light on that, and I'm okay with that. Get away.
Valuable object processed. Credits deposited.
This might possibly be a two-shift ship.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
Just because I'm still kind of new. I think this is a table.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
What's that? It's a barge. That's what it is. Oh, furnace. Don't have anything going in the furnace yet. Boop. Get on down there.
Secured. Credits deposited. Valuable object processed. Credits awarded.
Cut that. Cut this. Do the bottom first. Well, I said I'd have tethers now, so everything should be easier, but I'm like not using them. How many tethers do I have? 9? Screw it. Get in there. See, you just tether it and it just pulls it. Just so much easier. And so much faster, too. These posters I could probably ignore. They're probably worth practically nothing. And this thing right here, I am waiting to salvage it because it is one of those things that was referring to about releasing sparks everywhere. So I've kind of become... It's kind of become something I always just salvage almost last for the most part. Oh god, get out.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
I think what happened there is it ran across the ground, which damaged it a little bit. As you sort of just saw, if you do pull something big enough towards you fast enough, it can push you backwards.
Salvage secured.
Right.
Account credit
Got
applied.
everything in there. And there is no way to get inside the... no door or anything. Well, so we're just gonna have to do it the old-fashioned way. Cut the glass, get that out. Gotta be all perfect because it's how I do it.
Alright, Cutter, you got 5 minutes left of this shift before they turn the lights out on you. Pitter patter. Leave her out.
Raw material
Let's
processed.
open this
Credits
up.
deposited.
Go in here and pull it. Actually, since I can... Ow. Is it still connected somewhere? Oh, nope, it's gone. I think it's because it's still got both sides of the cage on, so it just weighs a whole lot more. Let me in. And here's where tethers are nice. Tether, go. Just pulls it all the way. But it did turn that. What is this?
Valuable object
Electric
processed.
cables. That's new.
Credits deposited.
Cable junction? What happens if I touch it? Oh, I can't even, okay. That is new.
Oxygen reserves are low. Reminder, asphyxiation can lead to missed salvage quotas.
I'm unsure how to handle that now. Don't know why I went out this way, but because I don't know if like I said, the electrical cables are new, or at least I've never seen them. They're at least new on this level of ship. Get on in there.
Oxygen reserves are critical. Please contact your plan administrator to add asphyxiation coverage.
Valuable object processed. Credits awarded.
Welcome to
That I can probably get fuel next. And this whole thing is mostly processor, so get in there.
Caution, tether supplies running low.
Yeah, I don't know if this electrical cable is anything I have to worry about. Can I get this off now?
Valuable object processed. Credits deposited.
Oh, is there a door right here? Oh, there is. Interesting that there wasn't a console on the other side. Or did I accidentally already remove it? I might have removed it accidentally. He's not paying attention. Oh, here we go. Because I can't remove this, even though I've. Let's go to our handy dandy scanner here. Yeah, it looks like it should be free, so that's new to me. What happens if I tether it? Just need a oomph.
Cutter. Time to start wrapping things
Nope.
up. Weaver out.
Well, give me this. Oh, it didn't, that's nice.
Salvage secured.
Normally, it, like I said, it would just, so how do you... Or is it all, maybe it's all, I think I know the problem. It's all one big piece. Okay, now... Yep, it was all one big piece. Too late now, though. So, yeah. Well, nuts. But hey, for a first time ship, I think I did pretty good on that. Salvaged 1.9 million. Didn't get to rank 3 or to level 3, whatever that is. So yeah, your MP is entirely on money, so you do want to salvage the stuff faster. But at least now we know for next time that the entire side is one big piece. I'm really unsure how to handle the cables, if you even can disconnect those. A sticker. Hear a cutter mention the word beer? Crack one open. Wonder what I did to get that. Oh. Detail oriented. Placement availability. No, that's... Huh. I actually do wonder how I got that. Oh well, let's place it on our grapple. Right there. And with that, I think it's gonna call it for today. Get a nice new ship. No idea what it was. Looked interesting. But yeah, I think we're doing good. No idea what else to say right now. So, like I said, never played this game. It's very fun, very, very therapeutic in my opinion. I'm gonna keep doing it. Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays are when I'm gonna try and upload this. Fridays I might go longer, maybe 3 or 4 ships, depending. But either way, I'd like to thank you all for joining me. Hope you're enjoying the game as much as I am. Feel free to go check it out on Steam. It's currently on sale. Today is the 9th, May 9th, so if you're watching this in the future from that, information might not be valid anymore. But either way, my name is Kimosabi. The game is Hardspace Shipbreaker, and that's about it. You guys all have a good day, and I'll see you when I see you.